All right. Fable 5 is back. Let's go. Amazing. I hope you guys have gotten rate limited already. I had Fable 5 on the first task just to review my code base, and it's been doing it for the last 18 minutes. Wow. Let's see. Let's check. See how it's doing. It's still going. 15 minutes, 12 seconds, 57,000 tokens. I've already gotten a few API errors. I hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to go on live just to show you what I'm working on with how I'm using Fable 5 and what features I'm going to try and ship before I hit my 50% usage limit. Because I don't know if you noticed, after July 7th, it's going to be on usage credits. So you only have a certain amount of time to be able to use Fable 5 according to what Anthropic has posted in the last day before you're actually going to have to use it under your usage credits. So it can be costly, right? $10 for million input token, $50 for million output token, and that is pretty costly. So I know we haven't had Fable in over 18 days, and it's been a little depressing, but it's working right here in the agent Sage, and it's still doing its thing. I'm implementing a loop agent feature that uses a certain framework inside of ShipSpace, the app and workspace I've been basically building for the last 18 days since Fable. And yeah, it's still doing its thing. How are you guys using Fable? Let me know. Comment down below. We're streaming on X. We're streaming on YouTube. I need to do more live streams. I'm sorry I've been missing, but it's been amazing. Close down cedar and aspen and juniper.
Got it. Closing those panes now. Close cedar, aspen, and juniper.
So I have been using like a combination of GPT 5.5 extra high and Opus 4.8 building this app out, and it's been going good. Obviously, we have been missing Fable 5. There's a lot that has come out about it that, basically it's a watered down version of what it used to be. But I think that just being able to have access to it again to see how watered down it actually is will be interesting. I have multiple things going on. Getting a lot of API errors. I'm sure people are hitting this thing hard. Pull up some house music for coding that is non-copyright inside of YouTube. Don't want to get copyright.
Got it. I'll pull up a YouTube stream that's safe for coding. Playing a non-copyright house mix for coding from YouTube.
Okay. What's been going on, guys? Like, what are you doing? What are you working on? We got 22 people in the chat. What are you doing with Fable 5? What is the first thing that you are using Fable 5 for? To build you a $1 trillion business? Make no mistakes. How are you using Fable 5? Let me pull up some press releases from Anthropic on what they've said, because it's not the same Fable 5 as we remember. Obviously, everyone is hitting it so hard right now that it's been a little slow for me. I don't know about you guys. It's literally been working on a task for the last about 18, 20 minutes. But let me just show you, just so you're unfamiliar with what is going on with the whole Fable release, just so you're aware and caught up to speed. Let me share another screen. and show you what is going on, because this is not a drill. So if you can see here, this is the thing that maybe you don't remember, but Fable 5, when it first released, was part of the subscription. And now Fable 5 will be introduced for up to 50% of your weekly usage limits through July 7th. So basically, you have 6 days to take advantage of this model. After that, you will have to pay usage credits. So, like I said, it's going to be very costly to run this model. What do you think about that? We have Sol, Terra, and Luna GPT 5.6 dropping any day, any week now. That, from what I understand, is going to be part of your subscription. So you also have GLM 5.2 sitting in the background that you could run through the API, or if you have 4 DGX Sparks, you can wire those together and run it locally. That performs better than Sonnet 5. So I don't know how I feel about this. If you scroll down to, it talks about how it's going to, because there was a lot of misunderstanding between, there was also another post that they were going to say that a lot of the coding tasks and debugging tasks are going to be delegated to basically Opus 4.8. And I don't know how I feel about that, because why in the heck would we use Fable for anything else other than coding and debugging? I mean, come on now. So comment down below, how are you using Fable 5 right now? What is the prompt that you kicked off? Are you having it build $1 million app right now? It is crazy. 18 days, no Fable. It's been hard going back to other models like Opus and GPT 5.5, even those are really good models. I think Fable 5 really entered this whole vibe coding space into a new era. So this is the press release. If you haven't seen it, I'll put it in the chat. You check it out, save it, give it to your agent, whatever you want to do. I don't care. But I hope you guys can hear me. I hope you're doing well. Right now, we're working on our app called ShipSpace. We are now opening the wait list for people to join. It is an agentic development environment controlled by voice. And right now, I'm just having Fable integrate a loop framework for these agents to use. Look at this, disk full. Let me check before anything else breaks. So this is what's been running. Sage, the agent, is running Fable 5 right now. All the other agents are on Opus 4.8. And if we just go to usage, Fable, I'm already at 3% used, and I've literally been using it for almost 20 minutes. So interesting. Current week, all models 26%. Tell Sage to continue its task and what it's doing. Why is it stopping? So it's been rather slow. Close the 2 browser panes.
Closing the browser panes. I couldn't close those because the 2 browser panes was treated as too vague. Please either say close all browsers or name the specific panes.
Okay, come on. Close all browsers. Close all browsers.
Got it. Closing all browser panes down. All browsers closed.
I stopped midway because the machine's disk hit 100% full. What? No way. There's no way. We're on a Mac Mini with like 90% disk space free. So it's writing the loop feature. The project's cargo target holds 11 gigs of debug build artifacts. That's standard. All right. Crazy. Crazy. How's Fable 5 working for everybody? Is it working well? What is it doing for you? Let's switch everything to Fable 5 and let's just max everything out. Model Fable 5. Let's go. Tell Hazel that when I speak through voice to you, Alexa, that the volume in the YouTube player goes up and it's annoying. Fix this bug and then push and commit.
All right, sending that bug report and fix request to Hazel. Send to Hazel.
All right. Yeah, let's see Fable work, and we'll be monitoring the usage as we go. I hope you guys can hear me okay. Make sure to smash the like button, join the free community down below if you want to be a part of over 125 builders in our shipping school community. So we have just launched ShipSpace Waitlist if you want access to a voice controlled development environment that has an MCP, connectors to GitHub, Vercel, as well as being able to play YouTube, your own music, and to have a vision workspace. So this is what I've been working on just for the last 18 days and just trying to build a workspace environment for builders like myself to be able to just build effectively. I was tired of jumping in between different types of terminals, having codecs over here, having this over here. It just got annoying and wanted something to be able to just manage my projects better. So I can have like my Magic Hand workspace here in a different workspace. I could change the theme if I wanted to change it to space, or I wanted to change it to the ShipSpace OG, which was awesome. I liked this one. So I kind of took a pause because Fable 5 was only out for 3 days, and a lot of the plan and code was written and then it was banned. And then I've just been slowly building this product with Opus 4.8 and as GPT 5.5 extra high to kind of check the work of Opus 4.8. And I have to say, it has been a little bit rough going back to those models, but I think they're still really strong models. Opus 4.8 has done a great job. It's just nothing like Fable 5. And it's unfortunate that Anthropic is kind of rug pulling its users that, you know, we have this access and we're going to all fall in love with it, right? And it's going to be amazing, even though it is a watered down version. It's going to force you to have to pay usage credits. And I don't know how people feel about that. So either OpenAI drops 5.6, Sol, Luna, and Terra, and it's part of the subscription, and we're blown away, and they take the lead because it's a back and forth between OpenAI and Anthropic, and I mean, either you're going to have to pay up or find an alternative. This is why I think local models are getting more notoriety. The open weight models are getting better compared to just this time last year. And I don't know, I think people are starting to become more aware. You know, I don't think anyone is like in love with either or. Like I'm like a diehard OpenAI user. I think people are just going to naturally choose the best model for the best price that gets the job done. I mean, I haven't come across anyone where they're just like, oh, I'm only using Anthropic models. But if OpenAI comes out with a model that's better and cheaper to run, aren't you going to switch anyways? I think most people feel that way. So this took a while to run and it just finished. So the M8 version 1 swarm loops is built 20 minutes later, gated and committed on the branch. M8 loops, 4 commits in the work tree. The earlier stall was the disk hitting 100% mid build. What the loop does now: flag a workbench card loop, new checkbox in the card editor with builder reviewer pickers, and it defaults codex builds, Claude reviews, and a round cap default 3 when the workbench dispatches it. So we have a builder, we have a pass card, and we have a loop state. So two things I should know is I worked in a Git work tree on purpose. Your main checkout has a live concurrent work in it. That is what this agent is working on. We have Fable 5 running in all of these terminals, by the way. I had previously just been using Opus. We'll see how my usage is. I'm going to have to keep track of that because that's going to be a bit scary. So yeah, basically the projects, the tasks are all basically tracked on this workbench here. So agents can pick up a task, and then my whole goal was to actually have it run in a loop until the task was completed and the work being checked by several different agents, a Codex agent, a Claude agent, and maybe a local model that we end up running. But that's kind of the whole idea of running a loop. You can't just tell your agent to run a loop. There has to be like an actual framework behind it. Like, what does the loop look like? So that's what we've been building out. And I've been waiting for this day to build it. So we'll get into testing that and see how it works. There's another bug we're working on here where when I talk to the voice model, the volume changes with the music in the YouTube player. But I hope you're doing well, guys. Oh, yeah, we're not even screen sharing. Look at that. Amazing. So I hope you guys are doing well. How are you using Fable? Are you using Fable at all right now? So big man, big plans. How are you using Fable? What are you building? Drop what you're building right now. What are you building? Do you have a landing page? How are you using Fable? And get into the free community, guys. I have it linked in the chat. Shipping Skool, free community. Come join us. Over 100 builders. Check it out. And if you are wanting to find an ADE that's going to work for you, you can check out and join the waitlist at shipspace.dev. And we are going to be starting the open beta here in the next few weeks. So we are here to use Fable 5 to the max. I have been using it for 20 minutes, and I'm interested to see how our usage is looking. It's probably, I don't know. I'm even scared to look. 4% used, not terrible. Good, not great. So let's see. We're on Fable 5, fixing a bug. Let's see. Pick up a task from the backlog and start working on it, or check the ones that need to be reviewed or in progress and make sure that they are working. You'll need to check Hazel's work or Alder's work.
Okay, let me set up a quick way to verify the current work and move something forward. I'll queue this up in the workbench so a worker can grab a backlog task and verify the in-progress work. Dispatch a worker to verify the in-progress work, and then pick a backlog task to start.
I'm going to set all these to auto. All right. So we're really going crazy on this Fable usage. We just need to put it to the test, right? This Hazel agent is working on the YouTube player. When I talk to Alexa through voice, it messes with the volume of the YouTube player. Simple bug that we can get worked out. And then the loop feature, it says the two things you should know. I worked in a Git work tree on purpose. We know that. And then the live verify is pending. The loop needs real agent CLIs in the GUI. The checklist is in the branch progress entry. And one deliberate deviation from the brief. On pass, the card keeps its final verdict note as a record instead of clearing loop. Re-queuing already resets cleanly, and the record is more useful. All right. And the prompt is merge feature M8 loops and let's live verify a loop. Hope everyone's doing well. How are you using Fable 5? I know you're building something right now. This is the moment we've all been waiting for the last 2.5 weeks. I can't believe it took that long to get Fable 5 back. I literally thought it was going to take maybe a few days. Now we are basically, when models launch, if they're not regulated by the government, we know they're not that good, right? I think that that's the new standard, is that when a new model launches, if it's not regulated by our government, it's not even worth using, right? This is the crazy thing going on. It seems like we have entered the dark ages of building with these models. You know, Sonnet 5 was, I don't know how you feel about Sonnet 5, but I don't know. I try not to hype things up. I don't know. I think GLM 5.2 you could use, and it's much cheaper, and you can also download it if you have the hardware to download it and run it locally. Sonnet 5 was, I think, just a forced release, you know? Sonnet 3.5, Sonnet 4 was amazing, but Sonnet 5, nothing to write home about. But I'm so happy we have Fable 5 back, and I'm so happy to be live with you guys. I'm interested. What are you building? What is it going on? I think it feels a little slow because everyone is using it right now. I just really think that everyone is hammering this right now like crazy, which is fine. I mean, that's to be expected, right? It's one of the best models builders have ever had their hands on. So that makes sense. So I have about how many Fable instances running right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it's just working off of this workbench. Basically, we feed it tasks in the backlog. It gets fed to one of these agents, and then it completes the task. We are implementing this loop feature so these agents can verify each other's work before we merge to the main production branch. So right now we are also squashing another bug, a simple bug with this YouTube player. Just the volume is kind of messed up. But yeah, so that's basically what we're working on. I hope you guys are doing well. Drop what you're working on in the chat. How are you using Fable 5? We need to know. Like, what are you doing with it? That's the main thing, is what are you doing with Fable 5? So we have a free community of 127 people that you can join and be part of in this vibe coding revolution. So I just looking for feedback. How are you using Fable 5? Have you hit your usage limits? Like I said, we talked about this earlier. It has just been redeployed, but I think the thing that people kind of miss is that Fable 5 is available now, but it will only be available for up to 50% of our weekly usage limits until July 7th. And then you need to pay with usage credits. So usage credits basically is something that you add on to your subscription. You will see it when you go to your usage section within your Claude subscription, and it will ask you to add money in there. And if you're using Fable 5, it's expensive. So I don't know. Are people willing to drop an extra couple $1,000s a month to be able to use this amazing model that's going really, really slow right now? I don't know. I think I'm going to wait for the new GPT 5.6 to be available for the public, and we'll go from there. But boy, this has been rough news. Also, too, something that was miscommunicated was this. Um, let's see, where is it here? So basically, they had said debugging and coding, some of those tasks were going to be redirected to Opus 4.8. So I don't know how people feel about that, but it's just certain tasks. So I don't know what classifies it as a certain task to be redirected to using Opus 4.8. But I think the whole reason of what made Fable 5 so good was its coding ability and debugging, right? So why would we use Fable 5 it's not, if that's the case? So pretty interesting. Like I said, join the community. It's free. Shippingschool.com. Join. It's free. And if you're looking for an ADE ship space, we are accepting people on the wait list. You can command all of your terminals, Codex, Cloud Code, Cursor, all within one workspace. Waitlist now open. Links are in the description. So getting back to it is like, we have never experienced this in our lives. We have never experienced this strong of a model ever. And I think people are starting to go crazy with how much is actually going to cost to run this. And people don't really realize it's not going to be cheap. So we have 7 Fable agents running right now. We have Cedar, Aspen, Sage, Hazel, Alder, and Birch, and Juniper going at it, all working off of our workbench. So here's the backlog. We're validating the current in progress work. So all of these tasks are in progress. Few have been done. These agents also have the ability to call other agents to perform tasks. So another agent has called another agent. Fable is back. Oh, I like how they put that in there. You can you can use up to 50% of your plan's weekly usage limits on Fable 5. If you hit your limit, you can continue to use Fable 5 with usage credits. That's how they're going to draw people in. From a business perspective, it's like perfect, right? Release an amazing model that does everything, and then once you hit your limit, you have to pay for it. And people are going to be at that crossroads is like, if I can afford it, I will pay for it. I think if they had released $1,000 a month subscription plan with Fable 5, I think that would have been reasonable. I would have paid for it. But doing the usage limit, if you're running loops or long running tasks, it's going to be costly. I don't know. Comment down below. Are you guys willing to pay for more than $1,000 a month to use Fable 5? I want to use 5.2, but needs subs for it. Yep. GLM 5.2, the price for GLM 5.2 on the subscription has gone up like 5 times compared to the beginning of this year. The coding plan used to be $30. Now it's $100. It's crazy. Ask it to audit an open source project like Open Sprinkler for bugs. See if it can do basic cyber tasks. Yes, that is a good idea. Big Man Big Plan says, I'm trying to get a feel for how to talk to Fable. As of now, every LLM model is like a new person. You have to learn how to talk to them to produce good results. 100% prompt engineering, context engineering, be able to give the LLM enough context so it understands what you're trying to accomplish. I mean, that is a skill in itself. But I say dive in, get started. Depends on what you're trying to build. So 7, 8 Fable agents running right now, all in this directory called ship space. We're shipping a looping feature. We're fixing this bug that has to do with the YouTube player volume. We got auto mode running. Let's see how fast I can hit my limit. So basically, this backlog, an agent picked up the backlog. It opened another Claude Code agent called Willow, and then it sent that task to Willow, and it says, here is your task. Review the current in progress or review items, especially work attributed to Hazel, which is another agent, and Alder, and then verify that they are functioning as expected. If everything checks out, select a suitable backlog task and start on it. And documenting what you chose and why, report findings and any issues discovered. When the task is complete, call the report status tool with status done in your Paint ID. So it's already starting on that. And I'm going to switch to auto mode on this terminal. But I guess just first impressions, it just seems a little slow. And I think that's just reasonable. Everyone's using this model right now. Guys, what are you building with Fable 5? There's 37 people watching. You have to be building something, right? There has to be something that you're building. What are you working on? You have to be working on something. You have to be building your $1 million project. This is the time before it gets banned again. Come on, right? You know it's going to be banned again. It's too strong. Okay, so Sage was working on the looping feature. All right. We're pushing updates right now. Ask Sage to continue.
Okay, sending that along now. Sent to Sage.
That's the bug I want to fix right now on stream. Would be nice. Hazel was working on that. YouTube volume bug fixed. This is Fable 5's work right here. The ducking hook was hard coding volumes. While you talked, it forced the player to 25%, and when you released it, it forced it to 100. So a player you'd turned down got louder during the voice turn and slammed it to full blast after it. Okay. Tell Hazel to push the update, but look at the update markdown file and to follow those instructions accordingly. And then I can run the update to apply that bug fix. An annoying bug when you're live streaming. Trying to make Fable create an automated team. Yeah, that's doable. That's totally doable. I mean, Fable 5, just with the 3 days that we had it, it was kind of hard to even figure out its capability, but it was so much better than previous models. Slower, yes, but when you had it ship a feature or create a landing page, it just worked. It was beautiful. The UI was beautiful. I was running it on max the entire time. You can run it on extra high. It still was just as good. it beat Opus 4.8 in everything. And that's all I can really remember. The plan for this app called ShipSpace was completely written with Fable 5. And it just started as an idea of a voice-controlled workspace using GPT-2 real-time and local parakeet if you don't want a conversational voice. And then it's turned into this massive, hopefully not over-engineering, but now we've integrated vision. We've integrated an MCP, integrated its own memory module. So I've kind of been slowing down until this day to actually take all of these ideas and implement them, which is why we have 8 terminals running now, shipping all these ideas that have been sitting on a backlog for 18 days. That's too long. I mean, that's a long time. So that's what we've been working on. I've had at least 12 ideas in the backlog. I've had Opus do a few of them, simple things, but yeah, we've been waiting. Okay, it's looking at we have just a simple markdown file to just check for pushing the update, an unsigned update that I can just run locally here to test out the volume fix. It's done. What are you guys working on? Let me know in the chat. What are you using Fable 5 for? Like, you're in the stream. You're obviously curious about what Fable 5 is doing. What do you want to do with it? That's the thing, is like, we're entering a new era of building with the most capable model that's been released. And now is the time to take your idea, and whether you're building it for yourself or looking to monetize it, build a business, let me know in the chat. What is something you're working on? Something that you want to share? I think this is a foundational moment for builders to take an idea and actually build something. Yes, we could have done it before, but not without the back and forth. To be able to have access to like a capable model like this is a special time, whether it costs thousands of dollars a month or not. Still. And it's a little slow, but that's fine. We're on max. We're on max. Okay, so Aspen's still going. 6 need me. Birch. What is Birch doing? So all of these were working on different projects. Okay, it's opening up space again. I see it. All right, this is the development environment right here. Not an updated copy. Let's see. So it created this new fleet feature, all agents status board. Ooh, we got the fleet going. So all agents can communicate with each other, whether it's a Codex agent or a Claude Code agent or a Cursor agent. Okay. Let's do its thing. Close all the browsers.
Okay, closing all browsers. All the browser panes are closed.
What is going on, guys? Appreciate you being here. We are building ship space. We have 8 Fable agents going at it right now on max effort, building features that I have held back for the last 18 days, and we are going crazy. So I hope you guys are building something special. What a great time to be alive. We are now pushing an update of this bug fix. The bug that we're trying to fix right now is this bug. How's it going, Alexa? Can you review this project and let me know what it's about?
It looks like I'm here and ready for an agent-based project. Looks like a workspace and agent focuses on unifying. The board covers things like unifying MCP tools, improving agent controls and activity views, adding watcher and focus features, refining workspace links, and supporting remote runners and demo or onboarding flows. Overall, it's about making the development canvas and coding agents more reliable, observable, and easier to use.
All right. There you go. Hazel is the one that is going to fix that bug that has been super annoying with the volume ducking feature. Every time I communicate the voice, it increases the volume from the music player to 100%. Why? Don't do that. We'll just let that do its thing. It's doing some testing. I hope you guys are doing well. What are you building? What are you building? What is going on? I'm interested to see what my usage looks like. It's going to be scary. All right, so Sage is the one responsible for doing the loop feature. And it says the build completed with a clean state. All 8 zombie agents closed. Canvas is empty, and the smoke card is staged in the backlog. The board watch is still armed. So it opened another board to do the testing. It's going crazy. Over to you in the dev window. Open the workbench on loop smoke hello file tick loop. Okay, there's an update available. I'm going to hit this update. It's going to supposedly fix the voice ducking feature, and then we can come back to it when we are done. So let me run this update real fast. And then it will rebuild. What an amazing time to be alive. What an amazing time. All right. We're back with it working. So the main thing we need to figure out is if that bug was fixed in this newest update. So let's see. Open a YouTube player and play some non-copyright house deep work music.
Playing non-copyright house deep work music.
Great. Now this seems to work. Oh my God. Can you give me a summary of what our product is about?
It's a developer workspace for running coding agents, terminals, and browser previews on a shared canvas with tools for task boards, a workbench queue, and media. You can open agents, send them instructions, review changes, and organize panes to speed up building and debugging. If you want, I can summarize the current board focus, like memory, agent tooling, and workspace features, based on invisible cards.
Wow, you can do that now? Was that a new update that we just shipped and I didn't even realize it?
I don't have access to your release history or what your team visible in the work. I can do certain things here because it's how this environment is set up, but I can't see when those abilities unless we check the change history. If you'd like, you can ask me to show the changes, and we can see what actually landed.
I have a local and a development version running, so it picks up both voice commands. Nice. The loop smoke test. Create a file named loop smoke text in the repository root. The correct context is exactly one line. Hello from loop. This is a test of the review loop. Okay, cool. So that seemed to work. So Sage is still working on that loop feature. It's found it. Awesome. Okay, so this one finished. Cedar is done. It designed remote runner, which being able to just remote SSH into a cloud agent workspace is going to be something down the road that we want to implement. But that is what basically it had been building with Fable 5 on Macs. It took 8 minutes. This is so agents keep running after your laptop or computer turns off or closes. Ask Cedar to make sure everything that it built is working and then commit it.
Got it. Sending that to Cedar, and then I'll consent to Cedar. Send to Cedar.
Okay, we have 2 open. Nerf the model? No, not that I can tell. I mean, it's still pretty early. It's been 40 minutes since we've been using this. All I can say is just it's a little bit slow, but I am using Fable 5 on max effort. So also considering that probably millions of other people are also hammering it as well. Seem to fix that bug pretty good. Not fast. It took 20 minutes, but the bug that it had first squashed, which was Hazel, was fixing the audio ducking feature for the YouTube player. Ask Hazel to fix when I snap to alignment the workspace to make sure it actually snaps the terminals within the view pane. Right now, it snaps the terminals in like a long vertical stretch, which is annoying. Or compile them in like a stacked view if there's a lot of terminals open.
Okay, I'll pass that along to Hazel. Sent to Hazel.
That could be the next project, because right now when I hit snap to alignment, it just gives me this long view. I mean, we have quite a few. We have 3, 6, we have 8 agents running, so we'll let it do its thing. All these agents seem to have finished their... Okay, cool. This is one that I wanted to do. It took 9 minutes. Juniper, another bug was the voice model that we're using GPT real-time to be able to see the workspace with vision. So you can basically have a full-on conversation now with I just call her Alexa. You can name her whatever you want, but to be able to just give me summaries of what agents are working on. I could say, hey, Alexa, what is Birch working on? And instead of having to read through the entire terminal, it can summarize that and just tell me what it's doing, which is amazing. That's what Juniper has done here. We haven't pushed the update yet, but this is something that will probably be the next update we push, and then we'll restart it and we'll pick it up to see if it actually worked. But it says Alexa can now see the whole fleet and give truthful spoken status reports on what the agents are doing. What I built, uncommitted alongside the in-flight fleet demo work, matching the tree's pattern. So this is a pure function that folds the existing fleet roster built for the fleet panel in Gap 9 into a compact speech-ready snapshot per agent, its name, kind, and state, workspace, runtime, and last output. So it's workbench card as tasked in the Git branch. Unknown fields are omitted rather than guessed. 1 integration point, 3 surfaces. voice context gained agent activity, filled in app voice context from the already memorized fleet. Wow. All right. Alexa's instructions. Now teach the reporting style on the status report. What are the agents doing? Does anyone need me? Don't call an action tool. Summarize from the agent activity, leading with agents that need you. Then who's running their tasks. Then failures, refer agents by name, never ID. Sweet. All right, let's ship it. Let's ship it. Do we ship it? Do we ship it? I think we ship that. Great. Can you tell Juniper to look at the update markdown file in this directory and follow the instructions on how to ship that update so I can relaunch this version and test?
Okay, got it. I'll pass it along to Juniper and get them to do the update. Send to Juniper.
Great. What are you guys working on? What are you building? What are you building? If you want to know what I'm building and you want to sign up for the waitlist, we have ShipSpace. Basically, this is an ADE that is completely voice controlled, built-in MCP, built-in memory, built-in connectors, connect right to GitHub, connect to Vercel, connect your Gmail, and it's all voice controlled. Has Vision built in. Has Google Open Knowledge Frameworks built in. That was just released 2 weeks ago. Being able to build and ship code at the speed of light. Yes, you can connect Hermes. Yes, you can connect Codex, Claude Code. It's bring your own key. You can connect cursor agents, whatever you want to do. And we have the waitlist open right now. We're going to be opening up in beta in the next few weeks. If you're looking for an ADE that is voice controlled using GPT Realtime 2 or local NVIDIA Parakeet, join the waitlist. I have the link in the description, shipspace.dev. And if you want to be part of a community that is free, you can join our shipping school community with over 125 people in there. There is a paid upgrade if you want courses and live calls, but you can join a free community, communicate with me and other builders on what you're building, how you can get customers, how you're using Fable 5 to build $1 billion business. Come check it out. I got that linked as a pinned comment. Kind of goes over like what we talk about, what we build. We also have very technical classes on local inference, local machine learning, AI context engineering. We also have courses on Hermes, Codex. We have how to set up your Claude Code, OpenClaw, and AI foundations. So check that out. It's free. We got 2 people coming in. Boom. I already approved you. Shout out to you, Carl. Appreciate you coming in. And it's good to be a part of a community because what I've found after building over the last year is that this is very like lonely. And if you're talking to your AI more than you're talking to people, I don't know, there's something wrong with that. We got to keep the human connection. So it's good to be part of a free community with other builders. I don't know about you, but for me, like when I'm going out around people, when I talk about AI and I'm excited to talk about what I've been building, people just look at me like I'm crazy. I don't know if you feel the same, but I get those vibes all day long where I'm like, oh, I can't wait to tell them about what I built with Fable 5. No one that is in my circle cares about AI, but you here, 39 people watching live, care. So let's connect. Like I said, shippingschool.com or just join in the description. We're building out right now an ADE called ShipSpace. ShipSpace has a built-in MCP, voice, it has built-in vision, connectors, and we're building live right now with Fable 5. building features right now with 8 Fable agents. And I haven't hit my limit yet, which is good, maybe. So I don't know if you're on late or early or where you're at, but you will eventually hit your 50% weekly usage limit, and then you have to pay. They're asking for you to pay money to use Fable 5 after you hit the 50% limit. I think we all saw this coming, but I don't know. I could show you, but if you go to the link, I'll put it in the chat right now. Check that out. Have your agent review it. A little bit depressing. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Okay, so we have agents running. Boom. Multiple agents running. Tasks being fed into the workbench. So Aura Intelligence says, how does it actually feel? Does it seem to be lobotomized, stronger? I think it's still early to tell for me. Honestly, I haven't noticed anything different, but it's only been, a little over an hour. It's been slow, but I'm using it on max effort. I'm sure if you used it on medium or high, it probably would be a little bit snappier. I also have 8 Fable agents running at the same time, all doing different things. But for me, it fixed the first bug, which is the voice audio ducking feature. When I talk to Alexa, it actually lowers the volume in the YouTube player and not goes up to 100%. So that works. Quinn agent world looks so cool. No OpenClaw or Hermes. Would love an entire video about this. Quinn agent. Yeah, Quinn is such an underrated local open weight model. I haven't seen anything about Quinn agent though. Quinn agent world, that seems pretty cool. Let's look at it. Quinn agent world. Oh, okay. Quinn agent world. Let's see. Quinn agent world. Language world models for general agents. MCP servers, search engine, IDE, terminal, Android, web browser, operating. Today we released Quinn Agent World, the native language world model that simulates agent environments across 7 domains. Native world modeling, environment modeling is the training objective. Has anyone tried this? Seems pretty cool. For people that are just jumping in right now, Fable 5 is running. We have 8 agents running Fable 5 at max. We're going to make sure we don't hit 50% of our weekly usage limits. Otherwise, we're going to have to sell our kidney to continue running. After which, it will be available through usage credits. Pretty depressing, but it is what it is. Here's what I'm looking at. This is the redeploying Fable press release. Yeah. So, don't know. How do you feel about that, by the way? Do you feel like we got rug pulled, or like, did you think that they were going to create another subscription plan just for Fable 5? I thought that might have been a possibility. Do you think that we were going to have to pay through the API for Fable 5? Or are you just waiting for the next best model to come out? Because OpenAI has already publicly announced that the new Sol, Terra, and Luna models for GPT 5.6 are coming out. They're just not publicly available. And early benchmarks show that they're really good. So I don't know. What do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? Are you married to one brand, Anthropic, OpenAI? Do you love open weight models? Do you think local is the future? I personally think that running low open weight models with reasonably cost effective hardware is the future. These models are getting better. The open weight models are getting better. You can download them on Hugging Face right now. You can at least download these models on Hugging Face and just store them on hard drives, even if you don't have the hardware to run it. Because right now, a DGX Spark is about $4,000. Good luck finding a Mac Studio. And don't look on eBay right now because they're all scams. Are you waiting for an M5 Mac Studio that's supposedly supposed to ship with 768 gigs of RAM? But we don't know when it will be released. So hardware is becoming harder to find to run these models. That's the thing. I think that it is the future. I want to learn more about it. And I think it'd be cool to have maybe 90% of my work being ran locally and then maybe verified by a frontier model. But running these models, frontier models, is not going to get cheaper. Just FYI. And we're going to see that with FABLE right in front of our eyes, which is fine. I think we all should expect that. All right. We're pushing updates. We got another update coming. Hazel's working. Boom. Good job, Hazel. Who's the next one? Juniper's working. So Juniper was the one that we wanted to update the vision for the voice model so it can understand. Basically, I can just now have a conversational talk with my friend Alexa about what my agents are doing, and it actually can understand and summarize what's in the terminal. So goal was to ship the Alexa fleet report work so I can test it. That's what this update available is right here. Because right now we are on update version 1.2.19. This is 1.2.20. And my installed app will offer the update on relaunch. And then we can speak to Alexa about what the heck is going on, because we got 8 Fable agents cooking it up right now. And it's honestly been amazing. So let's run this update. What are you guys working on? I know 38 of you have come into this stream and you're using Fable 5. What are you doing with Fable 5? What are you doing? Huh? I know you're building something. You have to be. You're using Fable 5 to do something. You're in this chat. Comment down below. What are you guys working on? Refactoring, that's a good thing. Whenever a model drops, like from these frontier companies like OpenAI or Anthropic, the main thing that I do, the first thing that I do is any of my apps like Easy Flip or the Magic Hand, I basically have it go into the code base and have it search for any security vulnerabilities, anything that we can make our app 100 times better, and ask it how it can make it faster and optimize it better, cut out the bloated code. And they always come back with an amazing detailed plan report from the previous build, which maybe I used Opus 4.7 to build an app, and then Opus 4.8 comes in, builds it even better. I think that's something that we should all be doing as these models get better. have it a default thing that you do with the app that you're working on, because the next model, the next generation that comes out can make your app that much better. Maybe there's code that's been bloated, dead code that's slowing your app down. That's something that's always should be done. For me, in my project called ShipSpace, the app I've been working on for a little under 1 month now, I've had about 12 tasks sitting on idle, thinking that Fable 5 was going to come back in just a few days after the ban. But no, it's been 18 long days, and I've just been staring at this task board. And now today is the day where we actually get to use it and ship your ideas. But comment down below, what are you working on? We are working on ShipSpace. Update failed. I let Juniper know what the heck is going on. Fix it. And if you're new to the channel and you're just coming on here like, what the heck is this guy even talking about? We're building ShipSpace, a voice-controlled ADE that allows you to run multiple agents in parallel. Built-in MCP. You can run Hermes agents. You can run Codex, Cursor, Claude Code, MCP connectors to GitHub, Gmail, Google Drive, any MCP server, all controlled inside of your workspace. We are now accepting people into the waitlist. Live beta is going to go here in the next few weeks. We also have a free community with people joining every day. We have over 129 members. Thank you, Satya, for joining. Welcome to the party. 130 members now. And you can come in, join a community. We are real humans speaking about AI, what we're building, what we're learning, how we're running locally, what we're doing with frontier models. Come join the party. So you can find that at shippingschool.com or click the link in the description. And we got a lot going on. We're trying to update ShipSpace. We just squashed the voice ducking bug. We're implementing a loop feature. And we're cooking. We have 8 Fable agents going right now. You guys are amazing. Smash the like button. Share the stream. It really helps our channel. I'm going to be trying to go live more often. Just live builds just like this, like what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, what I'm building, best practices, frameworks that I'm applying, in learning together. I think that's super important just to show what you can build with these models. And Fable 5 kind of enters us into a new era of vibe coding and building. It's not that we shouldn't understand what the agents are doing. It's just the fact that now your idea that we don't even know about can now be built more efficiently, better, bigger. And that's a beautiful time to be alive. I mean, we've waited for this moment. And it's amazing. So let me share my screen and get back into it. And we're going to party. What are you guys building? You have to be doing something with Fable 5. Okay, so here we go. Juniper's the one that is going to be pushing the update. It says, what I verified just now is live and serving 1.210. Boom, 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 boom. Corporate digital brain. Oh, I love that. For enterprise or check for updates. Ah, there we go. Yeah, what are you guys building? I am so interested in what you're building with Fable 5 because I can't be the only one building with Fable 5. I know you guys are taking over the world right now with Fable 5 on Semantic Networks. Nice, nice. Well, good to have you here, my friend. Shortcut Chris, appreciate you. That's awesome. Yes, share what you guys are working on. I am working on an ADE. I'm sure you guys are working on something amazing as well. We have 8 Fable agents on Max going crazy right now. And I'm actually going to do a quick check on the usage. Kind of scared to even check, honestly. We just implemented this fleet feature. That's pretty cool. That's what Fable just did. Okay, now let's see if it works. Let's see if we can talk to Alexa and ask it about what an agent is working on. It is going to summarize that terminal and report back to me using our vision feature. Alexa, can you check what Juniper was working on and then report back to me on the status?
Okay, I'll take a quick look at Juniper's status and walk you through it.
I have.
Juniper needs your attention. It's been running for about a minute, last updated under a minute ago, and it's on the feet/workspace-rename branch. The rest of the agents also currently need attention.
Well, what the heck are the other agents doing? Can you give me like a rundown? Like, it says Sage needs me. Can you just, like, what does Sage need me for? Like, what is going on?
Sage needs your attention. It's been running about a minute and last responded about a minute ago on the feet/workspace-rename branch. The activity view doesn't say why it's blocked, so you'll need to check its output to see the specific issue. Also, alder, aspen, birch, cedar, hazel, juniper, and willow all need you too. They're all active on the same branch with recent output, and there are no failures reported.
Well, that's good. All right. Well, that's another feature I want to ship. I want it to be able to read the terminal and report back to me, which is Juniper was in charge of that. Tell Juniper that I just ran the update and all is well. And I was wondering if you could tell Juniper to have Alexa be able to actually summarize what is being done in the terminal and tell me like what specifically, what feature or what tool or what that specific agent was working on. I want to be able to have a conversation with Alexa to just get quick summaries through voice and not having to read through the entire terminal to understand what's going on.
Sent to Juniper.
Good. Hope you guys are doing well. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button. We're going to be going live a couple times a week, showing you just the raw building process. I know you're building something amazing with Fable 5. I know you are. We have 8 Fable agents going right now, and it's been stressful. And we have this bug right here. All right. Can't remember who was running the snap to alignment feature. Let's see. Can you check the agents? I can't remember which one was running the snap to alignment feature. This was a feature about right-clicking and hitting snap to alignment and having the panes become more organized and not so vertical across the workspace.
One moment. I'll check the agents and look for anything tied to that alignment behavior. I can't see any agent working on a snap to alignment feature from the activity list. They're all on the workspace rename work right now. To find who had that task, you'd need to check the agent's terminal output or a board card tied to that feature.
So this is the workbench. This is where all the tasks go to be worked on as we progress through building features. Oh, well, this is done. Yeah, this is done. This is awesome. Okay. There's a loop button right here. You can send it on a loop. We built a loop framework built in. It's awesome. You got to check it out. Join the waitlist. We're launching Public beta goes live in 2 weeks for this ADE voice controlled. You can do local NVIDIA parakeet, non-conversational, or you can have a straight up conversation, bring your own key, GPT-2 real time, and have a conversation. Okay. Agent Vision Phase 2 is done. ShipSpace now auto writes a current focus note agents can read. Built and committed on Agent Vision with all gates green. So we need to live verify and then merge to production. We'll do that. This is still going? Hazel's still pumping out. It's demo workspace. What are you guys building? What are you building with Fable 5 right now? Please let me know. What are you working on? Ask Willow if it can recall who was writing the code for the snap to alignment feature, where I can right click and it snaps all the panes into alignment or organizes them in a stacked visual way if there's too many terminals open, or it snaps to alignment horizontally and not vertically and zooms out the workspace so they fit on screen. Right now, it snaps to alignment and all the panes are vertical, which is annoying.
Sent to Willow.
Nice. Building ERP in Poland? Sweet. What are you working on? Where are you at in the process? Are you guys excited that Fable 5 is back? I mean, this is such a great time. I can't do anything else. I just can't. I haven't even eaten today. It's been such an exciting day. And we waited long enough. 18 days. 18 days is an eternity in this space. It's not fun. But we're here. Yeah. It's a little bit slow. Fable 5 is a little slow. I am on max. When you guys run Fable 5, do you use medium effort, high, extra high, max? Do you use the dynamic workflows feature? I don't use that as much. There is it's just, I think it's just kind of a waste, honestly. The ultra code feature? The ultra code feature? I don't know. I feel like whenever I did use it when it was first released, it took a long time. It did what I told it to do, but then other things broke. And then it's like, oh, this was Opus 4.8. And it was like, oh, I reintroduced that bug. So I just stopped using it. When I'm using Opus 4.8, I'm usually between high, extra high, and max, depending on what I'm having it try to do. But I don't know. Do you guys use Ultra Code, which integrates extra high with the dynamic workflows. I haven't lately. Maybe it's better. I don't know. Am I a sponsor for Anthropic? No. But if they're watching, hey, I'm here. I've been preferring Anthropic's models over OpenAI, but I use both when I'm building. I have Codex GPT 5.5 extra high. Check the work of Opus 4.8 before it pushes code to GitHub. That has been my mini loop feature for the last month, is that when Opus 4.8 does something, fixes a bug or creates a plan or comes up with an idea for a feature, I'll say, okay, now hand that to Codex GPT 5.5 extra high to check the work. And then GPT 5.5 will then give me a summary, whether it's good or bad, to at least do some verification before we just ship to production with just one agent doing the work. So that's the build process. Welcome in, everybody. Hit the like button, hit subscribe. We're going live multiple times a week, building our ADE called ShipSpace, a voice-controlled workspace for builders to build efficiently and effectively. Built-in MCP, voice vision, open knowledge framework built by Google, just launched a few weeks ago. And we're building it out. Adam says, after launch, Fable felt really strong and built some serious stuff for me. We are now building email marketing module. Nice. Awesome. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Welcome in, everybody. We are building. We have been building since Fable has been out, and we have 8 agents going crazy here. All the tasks are routed to the workbench. Agents pick them up. We review and test them, and we mark them done if they pass, and then we push. But we have just implemented this loop feature where we can run things on a loop, and the agents can test their own work. So we're not having to sit here and test every single little feature and bug fix. Hazel owns the snap to alignment work, and the work is uncommitted and mid-built right now. Max? I want Max. Okay, can you finish the work? API error. Oh my God. No, we're good to go. Let's go to another agent and just check the usage. Have you guys already hit your limit yet? I'm at 1%. Maybe they reset. Oh. Oh, yeah. I don't know how accurate that is. Do you ever calculate from beginning to end how much it costs you to complete the app? No, because I just have been running everything on subscriptions. So $100 a month Codex plan and the $200 a month Claude Max plan has gotten me by this far. GPT real time is about $30 a month because you pay through the API to have voice control. Other than that, that's about it. I don't use Claude Opus or Fable because I'm scared I can't afford it. I mean, you can. I don't really suggest going on the $20 a month Anthropic plan because you're just going to sign up and then hit your usage limits within the first hour or two. But if you want to get started, sign up for a $20 a month Codex plan, and that can at least get you with the first day or two. You pay API and Cursor. $3,000 for Composer 2.5 or just the whole ecosystem? Okay, so Willow is going to finish up Hazel's work, and there's a bug here that I'm just going to take a screenshot of, and I'm going to send that off to another agent. We'll ship this so I can test it, and then we'll go here. All these agents were doing something. I need to find someone that's not doing anything. Actually, let's pull up a Codex agent. Can you launch a Codex agent?
Opening a Codex agent.
Always an update. Obviously, always an update. Tell agent 1 that there is a bug that I'm going to attach on this screenshot that when we fire off a message to an agent with the shooting star, it gets stuck in the workspace. Tell the agent to look at the screenshot and to fix it.
Got it. I'll pass that along to agent 1 for you and keep it short. Sent to agent 1.
Probably should have had Fable 5 do that, but I'm just so used to calling a Codex agent, so let's just see what it does. Pretty simple bug to fix. I don't think we need Fable 5 to fix that one. Come on now. Yeah, Fable 5 is expensive. I mean, did you guys see that you're going to be paying for usage after July 7th? I mean, that's kind of sad. It's kind of depressing. Who's willing to pay the extra money for Fable 5? I think we're all in that testing period, especially me right now, to see if it's actually worth paying for. Like, I'm on the $200 a month plan. I haven't hit my 50% weekly usage limit, but if I hit it tonight or tomorrow, I am going to have to pay extra to use this model. I need to know, is it even worth me paying extra for? And I'm sure you're probably taking that into consideration as well, because I've gotten this far building with Opus 4.8 and Codex, GPT 5.5 extra high. And I don't know, I haven't been testing it long enough. It's only been an hour and a half, which building things for an hour and a half it's nothing. I mean, you probably need a good 12 to 24 hours of build time, shipping features, fixing bugs, and to go, wow, that's amazing compared to Opus 4.8. Then you can weigh the two and go, okay, this is worth paying more for because I'm all about saving time. And if it helps me save more time, then I can justify the cost paying more for Fable 5. I hope that makes sense. That's kind of how I'm calculating it. Everyone's going to calculate it different. Yeah, Opus 4.5, 4.8, and GPT 5.5 together. It's a good combination. Okay, so Agent 1 is fixing these stuck shooting stars. We have Willow working on the agent panes snap to alignment. Can you also ask... Never mind, cancel that.
No problem. Canceled.
Can you ask Cedar, great job. We love what you did there. But there's another random thing that when I ask an agent to do something, shouldn't it automatically create the task in the backlog so we could start organizing and keeping track better? I thought this was already supposed to happen whenever I asked an agent to build something, fix something, do anything, so we can track these tasks in an organized way. Can you look into this?
Sent to Cedar.
Now we have 3 stuck, 5. Okay, while those are cooking, appreciate you guys being here. please hit the like button. Please subscribe. We're going to be going live a couple times a week, sharing the journey. And if you haven't joined the free Shipping School community, what are we waiting for? It's free. 130 people in here building shipping ideas. We also have a paid add-on if you want access to the courses, live replays, how to get local LLMs going, AI inference, AI engineering, prompt engineering, context engineering, real frameworks that we teach every single week, 4 times a week. That is also a paid upgrade. So we also have just on deck, we have on deck right here, shipspace.dev. This is the app we are working on. It is an ADE. It is voice controlled. You can bring your own subscription. Control agents like a crazy person. However many you want to spin up. We're opening the waitlist now. MCP connectors, built-in vision, built-in voice, local or GPT real-time too. Bring your Hermes agent, run a swarm, run them in a loop. We got you. Join the waitlist. I got the link in the description for the community and ShipSpace. We are opening it right now. Today is the first day of launch to join the waitlist. Check it out. If you're wondering what we're even doing, we are redeploying Fable 5 on about 12 different task action items that I've had for the last 18 days, hoping that Fable 5 would come back. But I didn't realize it was going to take 18 days. So now we are assigning all those tasks to 8 agents, knocking them out one by one. It's working in the background. We have not hit our usage limits. But I just want to let you know and bring some awareness to that. Hey, have fun with Fable 5 while you can, because from the press release, Fable 5 will be included for up to 50% of your weekly usage limits through July 7th, which is the day after my birthday. So I can have a great day on my birthday on July 6th, but July 7th is going to be terrible. What do you guys think of that? What do you think? Like, is that good or bad? Did you think that it would be part of the subscription? Did you think it was going to be a new subscription, like $500, $1,000 a month? You get access to Fable 5? Or did you think like straight up API price? To me, I thought they were going to create a separate plan for Fable 5. It just made sense. Like, okay, they'll create some $1,000 a month plan. We'll be forced to pay because it's so awesome. I don't know. What do you think? Is that jacked up? Did we get rug pulled? It's kind of sad. So I don't know. I just feel like we're being like played like a game here. I don't like it. Like I said, I'm not married to one model. Like if OpenAI drops Sol, Terra, and Luna tomorrow for public access and it's better, obviously I'm just going to jump over. And it's on the subscription. Come on now. What are we doing? Huh? Can I get an amen? I mean, come on now. So let's see what our agents are doing. I will say Fable 5 has been a little bit on the slower side. I am running 8 Fable agents on max like a crazy person. Probably shouldn't be doing that. But they're all working. It's just a little slow. That's all. Okay, so Hazel's doing its thing. Let's see. I really wanted... So I had Codex actually doing... Fix the shooting star stuck bug. Okay. Tell Agent 1 that it should look at the update markdown file, follow the instructions in that file so I can commit that and run the update live to test and verify that it worked.
Okay, I'll pass that along to Agent 1 so it can follow the update instructions.
Another stuck.
Agent 1.
Oh my God. Come on. This is annoying. We got to fix that. We got to fix that. Here we are, building. Pretty cool. What are you guys working on? Like, you have to be building something. There's 50 people in here on YouTube. Who, like, come on. What are you doing with Fable 5? It's not a secret. I'm not going to steal your idea. I just want to know what you do. What are you doing with Fable 5? Are you having it do your taxes? Like, what are you doing? Are you having it build a $1 trillion business? Make no mistakes on one prompt? What are you doing with it? That's the important part. I hope you're testing it, because we only literally have 6 more days until we have to pay. Usage. Depressing. Sad. Not fun. What are you guys doing with it? Are you, maybe you're not using it at all? I want to know. Wow, actually, that's pretty cool. I mean, I'm only at 3%. I'm only at 3% Fable usage, and it resets in an hour and a half. My weekly limit, they must have just reset, because there's no way. I've been using it pretty heavily for an hour and 42 minutes, and everything's on max, and it's only at 3%. So I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Something's up with that. I'm just watching, personally enjoying what you're doing, living through. Hey, nice. Let's go. Product is right. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, the channel's been around for a little under a year. I kind of documented my process on building my first app on here called Easy Flip. It's just basically a simple tool that allows people to take a photo of an item, like these glasses, and then you can upload that to eBay and not have to create a title, fill out any item specifics, or price the item. It does that for you, and then it lists it to eBay. That was like the first app I built. The second app is called the magichand.io, which is just an AI photo editor for real estate agents. I've made over $7,000 with Easy Flip, and I've made over $1,000 with the Magic Hand. So those are 2 apps that I kind of documented my journey early on. Now I'm kind of just more focusing on building out basically a workspace for me. But hey, if it works for you, then it works for you. Something that I can actually control with my voice, have my own MCP, have my own memory, have my own vision, and to be able to just talk to my agents like as you would a human, with bi-directional voice. That's kind of like the vision for this project, ShipSpace. To be able to just have a wake word and literally just speak to the terminals and have it give me summaries back. Also, to be able to SSH from anywhere around the world with cloud agents. I can be on a train to Dubai. I can be anywhere and talk to my agents as it's building things for me. I just think that's such a cool concept. And the vision was essentially just voice agents, but it's grown into something much bigger. Following actual frameworks too, not just vibe coding. I think vibe coding gets you to a point to where you're like, okay, now how do we actually turn this into a enterprise product? Like actually building it on a certain framework that's been time tested. Because you do need to get to a point where you understand what is the architecture and the frameworks that is actually driving this product. Because if I don't understand it, that means I can't fix it. And I'm not saying you need to learn how to code, but you do need to understand how the agents write the code, how it works, what an LLM is, what is AI inference, what all these components and concepts do, so you can understand the projects that you build that much better. If you don't, it's just harder. Not just saying like you can't, it's just a little bit harder to understand. If I'm going to go to production and launch this with 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 users and things break, I want to know what happened. Why did it break? Not just ask the AI. So that's important. That's what I believe, and that's what we teach in the free community. So that's kind of where I'm coming from. That's the whole journey. I'm coming from a non-technical background, but I have been building every single day and I just love doing it. This does not feel like work. It's a beautiful thing. And I'm sure you guys can relate, the 50 of you watching here. Like, you have an idea, you like building, you like creating, and that's what AI does for us. Is it's a tool to allow us to build better, more efficiently, and to basically be non-technical but still be able to build software, apps that help us become more efficient. And I love that. I just think it's almost like, I was telling a friend in the community, it's like art. It's just similar to, like, you're building artistically. You don't know what the finished painting looks like, but once you start, you can visualize and see your ideas come to life. I just think that's so cool. Prior to 2025, this was a lot harder, so much harder to do, and honestly not really worth your time unless you wanted to actually learn actual software development and processes. So this is amazing. We're shipping a few features. We're working on the looping feature right now. We're working on the shooting star bug that is persistent. But you guys are amazing. Thank you for being here. Please smash the like button. We're going to be on here for a while longer, partying it up. All right, Cedar is done with, okay, you guys can see. So Cedar was working on the tasks bug. Why tasks weren't being created? There was no code for it. Every path where you ask an agent to do something, voice, Cedar, fix the login bug. Alexa's dictate to agent. It funnels through the dictate case. In that case, only type the text into the pane. Nothing touched the board. And Alexa's instruction never told her to pair add task with a dictation. What it does now, when you dictate work into an agent pane, a card is created automatically. Title from your ask, full text as the prompt, assigned to that agent, and linked to the pane. So the fleet panel and card jump resolve it. 3 deliberate refinements so the board stays useful rather than noisy. Acknowledgements never become cards. Yes, okay, go ahead, stop, looks good. Okay, follow-ups extend the existing card while the pane card is still in progress. Also, add tests, appends to the card prompt, a faithful record of what you asked instead of a near duplicate card per follow-up. Cards land in progress, not in literal backlog. One thing I changed from your wording for concrete reason, when the workbench is running, it dispatches backlog cards to brand new worker agents. So an auto card in the backlog would spawn a second agent to redo work your agent is already doing. Okay. So far, Fable 5 seems to be slow, but a lot more thoughtful. Also, Alexa's instructions now tell her dictated work is auto-tracked, so she doesn't double create via add task. And agent-to-agent dictations over MCP deliberately don't auto-create. Awesome. All policy lives in a new pure task, 17 tests, gates all green. Sweet. Cut a release so I can test it in the packaged app. Please check the update markdown file and follow those instructions to commit the code, and so I can check for an update and relaunch to test. This is awesome. I love it. Today is the day, July 1st. Oh my goodness. We have 6 more days to use Fable 5 before it is stripped out of our hands, where we're going to have to pay thousands of dollars just to use this model. But I don't know. If I can hover around $1,000 a month and still use Fable 5 to at least like as an orchestrator agent. I have Opus 4.8, 5.5 GPT extra high doing like the grunt work, and then it can send it to Fable 5 as like part of the loop to be able to check and verify. and it keeps me around $1,000 a month, I would pay for that. I don't know about you guys. Would you pay for that? I would. I would. I don't know about you. Maybe. Okay, so for the cards, what about Aspen? Aspen was working on Agent Vision. I think I'm going to push these updates one by one because we had a lot of stuff working. Like this is still, Willow's still trying to figure out what to do. All this is Fable 5. All of these agents are Fable 5. All right. We are on update 1.2.20. They're all working on different tasks right now. Okay, here's the one I'm really interested in is the snap to alignment rework is finished. What I finished, Hazel had written the layout. The panes keep their existing reading order. Rows by top, left to right. And then the grid anchors at clusters top left so nothing teleports far. Verified live, not just unit tested. Also note that you need to look at the update markdown file on how to actually push an update so I could test it live on the deployed app as well. Please follow these instructions accordingly to what it says in the update markdown. You guys are amazing. Thank you for being here. If you haven't joined the free community, please do so in the link down below, shippingschool.com. We have over 130 people in there. And if you're interested in an agentic development environment completely controlled by voice using local NVIDIA Parakeet or GPT-2 real-time, and that has vision and a built-in MCP to connect to your Gmail, Slack, Vercel, GitHub, check it out down below. We just opened the waitlist today. We already have 14 people on the waitlist. We're going to be launching in the next 2 weeks. Real-time updates. Change your own background. Change your own agent's name. Change your own theme. It doesn't even need to be space. Maybe you hate space with a passion. You can change your theme. What do you want? What do you want? Do you want to be in a prairie? What do you want to be? You just... Nate, do you want to be in the Alpine? Where do you want to be? Do you want to be in the Skylands? I built this because I wanted to be inspired when I built. And that's why it's here. That's why we're building. Never stop. I got that link down below. Shipspace.dev. So we have an update coming right now. Update available. We'll let it keep going. We got how many agents exactly on Fable right now? 1, 2, 3. So we have 6, 8, 9 Fable agents on Max going crazy. We have built-in YouTube. We also have this. Who remembers this? Comment down below if you remember this. I'm not even going to say what it is. Do you remember this? If you remember this, God bless you. All right. We're working. Awesome. What are you guys building with Fable 5? Please smash the like button, subscribe. We're going to be going live every single week, building, testing new models. Also, too, within ShipSpace, you can get open code. Open code allows you to have access to your favorite models. Maybe you want to use Droid. Bring Droid into the workspace, and you can use your favorite open weight models, whatever you want to do. Bring them. We'll build the framework. You build your product. That's how it works. Welcome to the party. So, okay. We're ready to run the update. Let's see if Codex, okay, Codex is still not done. So let's close that. Let's just see if it can push these two new fixes within the same update, and then we'll run the update. This was running an update for the shooting star command. When we would send a command to an agent, the shooting star would get frozen. And then the other update is for the auto snap to alignment feature. Snapping these to alignment creates a horizontal alignment, which we don't like. We want it to be a vertical alignment. We want a horizontal alignment with tiled cards stacked on top of each other if we have too many panes open, or it just creates a longer horizontal view. So everything is in view. Oh yeah, Winamp. There we go. There we go. Winamp for life, guys. If you didn't get it right and you don't know what before Spotify, before Apple Music, before all of that, it was Winamp. Go into LimeWire, download your favorite songs at 4 kilobytes a second using dial-up, plug them into your playlist on Winamp, and you just rock. Back in 1997 on a Packard Bell using Windows 95, waiting for Windows 98. That was the life. That is built into ShipSpace if you need it. Thank you. I was like, man, someone's got to know. Someone has to know. Someone has to know. 90s days rock. They sure do. God, just compared to how things are now versus back then, who would have known? Yeah, it's crazy. All right, so it's pushing the next update. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're building a $1 billion business with Fable 5. We only have access for 6 more days. Or if you hit your 50% usage limit on the weekly, you'll have to pay. But I'm only at 4%, and I've been using it for 2 hours with 8 agents open on Max. So far, it's shipped one bug fix. We're going to see if that snap to alignment works. We built the loop feature. Actually, we fixed Alexa to be able to read the terminals and dictate back to us on what these agents are working on. Oh, I appreciate it. Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Guys, if anything, come continue the conversation with us in the community. It's free. Shippingschool.com. It's free. Come party. You can give us your experience in what you're working on, how you're working on it. It's free. 130 people in here building. We do have a paid upgrade where we do 4 live calls a week and course material. Say you want to learn how to build your own LLM on your own hardware based on real frameworks. We have that in the class. Come join. And maybe you're just more interested in the ADE I've been working on. I just launched the waitlist today. 14 people have signed up in 2 hours. Control agents through voice. Connect your Gmail. Connect your GitHub. Connect Vercel. Deploy via voice. Waitlist launching in 2 weeks. That's what we've been working on. I hope you guys are doing well. We appreciate you. 50 people watching. You guys are amazing. We're going to be going live probably 3 times a week, just more like unstructured. I'll continue to make videos, try to make them daily. But going live is just like a way for like us to connect, and I don't have to like plan anything. I can just like have a few bugs that I want to do fix and have a few features that I want to do and just kind of show you the building process. You don't need 8 agents running at the same time. Some people just like building with one terminal, which is fine. But I just wanted to show you like kind of how I have been applying best practices and then applying it to my building process. I think everyone builds in a different way. They all analyze differently. They all speak to LLMs differently. So it's a fun time to be alive. We're all building different. So I'm going to be pushing these updates of all these fixes. Boom. And then I have one codex agent applying a fix. So we'll have 3 new fixes to test. Comment down below. What are you working on? What are you building with Fable 5? Is there anything that you're skeptical about? Do you feel like the model has been nerfed to oblivion? Do you feel like it's the same Fable that we had 18 days ago? I'm at 4% usage, and I have been using it for 2 hours on max 8 agents. So they might have reset the usage limits in between that time. So we'll let all these finish and we'll test and verify. Cool. Cool. Waiting for this one to finish. And then this one's finished too. This is the one that I probably am looking forward to the most. Is the auto alignment, snap to alignment feature. So, okay, so I have 10 panes open. So compact mode will fire when the app relaunches. I'll right click the canvas, hit snap to alignment, or tell it by voice, and then agents will arrange the view gated by default. What you should see, every unpinned pane retiles to uniform in a 4-column grid shaped to my window, and then it'll ping me. Great. Come on. Are we done here? We're done. Boom. Done. We'll check for updates. I did a full DB and app refactor with Fable on Ultra Code, and it ate up 5 hours and about, wow, in 20 minutes. It was a deep and heavy task, but that was an eye-watering watching. Jeez, that's good to know. Holy smokes. Ultra Code. Yeah, I haven't been using Ultra Code since it really released, but that is some good context. Are you on the $200 a month plan? Wow, that is crazy. Let me pull up my, just real quick, overall. Wow. Who's maxed out their usage already? I'm at 4%. Resets in an hour and 7 minutes for the weekly. That's crazy. Wow. All right, so we're getting back into ship space. We're just going to hit update. We're going to check for updates. It found a new one. We're going to update and restart. The sun. Let's see how Fable did. All right, this is the true test. It really is. Like, is this going to be worth me paying for after July 7th? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if it earns its keep here. Snap to alignment. Oh my God. Let's go. All right, I'm selling the house. I'm selling my clothes. Selling it all. Wow. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my God. It worked. It worked. That is awesome. I just know deep down inside, just like really working with Opus 4.8 these last few weeks more heavily than ever, I know it would have had a hard time doing this. Something would have been off. Like, it worked. That is amazing. On just one shot, there was nothing in particular that I said. I just visualized what I wanted to happen and then converted into, I just told Alexa and it worked. Amazing. But what else is broken? Okay, so the workbench spawns down here because that's where it had previously saved in the previous workspace before it did the auto update. Let's see snap to alignment now. Beautiful. Okay, great. And I would obviously there's other little things I want to do, but I don't want to break anything right now. But I'm pretty happy with that, with what we've done. I also do want to check the feature where it automatically adds tasks. So I'm going to ask. All the agents need me right now. Okay, well, there was a few updates we did, so let's ask this. Hey Alexa, can you see what Juniper was working on? Juniper was working on a project I just can't quite remember, and can you just tell me and summarize what had been working on so I can get a refresher?
Let me check Juniper's recent activity, and then I'll give you a quick refresher. Juniper was working on improving how agent status is recorded. It was focused on making sure you can ask what a specific agent is working on and get a clear one-line gist from real terminal output. Plus, a separate overall summary view that doesn't just read raw logs.
Let's go. Let's go. Golf clap. Thank you so much. So that was another feature that we shipped, the ability for Alexa to see and summarize what is going on here, because I have no idea. Okay, now here, let's take this to the next step. I don't know if this will work, but let's see. Alexa, we have 9 Fable 5 agents running right now, and I have no idea what they're doing. Can you go through each one of them and just give me a brief summary of what each one was doing?
Okay, I'll scan their recent output and walk you through quick one-line summaries. Hazel is updating the canvas layout logic and wiring, including rewriting the arranged canvas behavior. Birch finished a truthful fleet status board with tests passing, and the next step is a live interface check before closing it out. Alder built the first run demo workspace and moved it to review, and now it needs a fresh profile verification that the seeded canvas loads correctly. Sage merged the build review loop feature and is in the middle of live verification in the dev app. Cedar was testing backlog auto creation in the packaged app, with the next step being to update and try dictating work to an agent. Aspen finished Agent Vision Phase 2, which adds auto-written current focus notes, and is waiting on live focus tracking verification before merging. Juniper was refining how you ask for agent summaries versus fleet status, so the responses are concise and based on real output. Willow was verifying the stack to alignment fix in the real app, and needs the app updated before continuing the check. Agent 1 is sitting at a codex update prompt, ready for a version update decision.
Golf clap. I don't know. I just think Opus 4.8 with GPT 5.5 extra high checking the work would have had a little bit of a harder time. Like we've been using Fable 5 for a little over 2 hours now. We've had pretty much about 5 to 10 agents taking on different tasks from this workbench. Has it been easy? I mean, relatively easy. I think that the verdict, just if you're watching this on the replay, is that when they switch to usage credits, and it's not more than $1,000 to $2,000 a month, to be able to at least have it verify the work of what Opus 4.8 and 5.5 extra high does, I think it's worth it to me. I still have to do much more building. I mean, 2 hours, right? 2 hours is not enough time to come to a conclusion, in my opinion. I mean, there's so much you can do. You can have it build a little cool game on an HTML file. You can run it through benchmark scores, but until you actually use it for, I would say, at least a day building things, refactoring code, fixing bugs, then you can formulate an opinion. But as just from this quick test, I think that it's worth it. And if you want to know what I'm actually using, we're building an app called ShipSpace. It originally just started as an idea of a voice-controlled workspace that I was building for myself when Fable 5 came out on the 12th. And I was like, cool, I'll build my own workspace. And then it turned into some elaborate project with vision, built-in memory, built-in MCP, connectors, all controlled through voice on an organized workbench. I basically just built something that builders can use to build more efficiently. And it's called ShipSpace. And that's how ideas are built, is basically it starts with a concept and then it turns into something like ShipSpace. And I want to share it with you. You can join the waitlist. We're going public beta in 2 weeks. Connect your Hermes agent. Connect Cloud Code, Cursor, Codex, whatever you want. MCP connectors with Gmail, Google Drive, Slack, GitHub, Vercel. Come join the party. We will be shipping live updates throughout its entirety. Join the waitlist. You'll get an email when it comes out. You can lock in the starter price. Also, too, we have a free community. I want to continue the conversation, guys. Join the community. It's free. So come party with us. You can ask questions, direct access to me, how you're building, what you're building. And I want to know, because it's good to still speak to humans. I know I probably speak to Claude or GPT 5.5 a little bit more than I do with real people, but it's good to remain in touch with each other as we continue building. And if you catch it on the replay, please let me know what you are building, because it's important that we build together. So I'm going to be going live about 3 to 5 times a week, building just like this, more unstructured. If you guys like that type of stuff, just raw building, maybe you put it on in the background or as you're going to the gym on, whatever you're trying to do, please hit subscribe and hit the like button. And then we'll see you in the community. Or if you want access to ShipSpace, join the waitlist. We'll see you in the next one, guys. We appreciate you. Wasn't that a fun build session? That was kind of like the best experience that I've had with the model, I think, ever. Is it going to change the world? Probably not. But is it going to change building with AI? I think so. You guys are amazing. Thank you for being here. Make sure you subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.